Hey everyone, this is Deborah at Craft Project Whiplash, and we have got some changes going on here, and I just thought I would let you know what we're doing, and maybe if you want to follow along. I'm going to try to do a couple parts because it's going to take us a little while to get this accomplished, but my craft room tour that I did a couple months ago, I love it. I love the way everything is set up. But we've kind of done things different at our house, and we are going to have to make some changes to my studio. So I'm going to take you over here a little bit. This a little bit of a glare, but you can see through the window is we have a new fence and a dirt patch because we have to seed it, but it's the wrong time of the year, so we're going to wait till the spring to do that. But this window that's right here, we're going to have a slider put in. So if you can kind of see, it doesn't want to catch the light. There we go. It's too much sunlight going on here in Florida. But anyway, we're going to have this window turn into a slider. So I had to move that whole unit that I had here that was similar to this unit. My husband's tinkering with a laptop here. Let's move that out of the way. But it was similar to this. So I had it here and I had to move it, obviously, so we can get in and out this new door so our puppies can have a really great place to run and play, and we're super excited about that. That fence project was a couple of weeks, not really a couple of weeks, several days, but over a 2-week period, and it's over 100 and something feels like here in Florida with the humidity, and it was a killer, but we got it done, and we're super excited about that, and the dogs love it. So that's the main reason why we're doing the change. So I need a little bit more space, and I really feel like I need to have a little bit more openness so that we can kind of walk through and to get into the doors and not have a big huge island in the way. And so, you know, things have to change sometimes. So this is my wall that my desk was on here, and this is the wall that's going to be coming out. We're going to be tearing out most of this wall. It's going to go from about right there all the way to the end over here. So I already moved my desk. I have to move my lights and a few more things, and then I have a new unit over here that I thought about doing a video on when I get ready to put it together formally and stain it, and this was just sort of putting it together. So I have a place for my Cricut, my scanning cut, and then my printer, and all my die cutters and things are in that. So that's new since my craft studio tour. So I thought I would show you this room, how it looks right now, and then I'll go into the other room on the other side of this wall, which was my former craft room, and then I turned it into a sewing space that never really got used because when I sew, I usually hand sew, and I do that in the living room in my recliner. So it just didn't get used too much. So we're going to open everything up. All right, so let me pause you and we'll go check it out. Check out the other room. Okay, so here is the third bedroom / sewing room. This is the before. So what I've already done, it's kind of messy. I've already come in and painted the wall, 2 of these walls gray, which is the same colors that's in the other side, the other room. And then it used to be a really pretty aqua, if you can see it. It's a real pretty aqua color. But so I moved my desk in here. Y'all would be familiar with this desk. It's pretty much the same as I had in the other room. I just moved it over here, and then it's a little bit smaller in between where my chair would go because I just didn't have that much room on this wall. So, but that's okay. So I have to finish painting this wall, and then we're going to have to replace the floor, because that's the floor in that room, that darker, my big trash can. And then when we take this wall out here, we're gonna have a gap. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this floor to match the rest of the house. It was the last room that's different. Everything else is the same flooring. So this wall, I don't know if you can tell through the window, but this room actually sticks out a good 4 feet from that other room there. So once I take this wall down, it's gonna come to probably, you know, a good foot or so in from that window, and then all the way to the end of that one. So it's not gonna be a perfectly perfect rectangle when we get finished, but I think it's gonna give us a lot more space. My husband likes to tinker with different things too, and so it'll give us a lot more space to spread out and both do different things or whatever our hobbies are. So here's my little sewing area. This is just a couple of bookcases that I already had done, and then this was, I had all 4 of these along this wall that's behind me with a long countertop on it. But since I moved my sewing machine over here on this side, I'm just gonna probably use the two of these Alex units, and then I'm gonna stain this. So there's a lot of things that we're gonna do. I'm gonna add shelves up here. I'm gonna have to replace these balances because they're not really gonna go. I had a sort of teal and red colorway before. So that's that. So this is all the before. Hopefully it's not going to take too long to get everything all situated and back up and running. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to kind of do a few videos and as I go along, and the demo and all that. So if you're interested in DIY and organizing or construction or anything like that, you know, follow along, ask questions if you'd like. I'll try to answer them the best that I can. And if this is interesting to you, please subscribe and follow along. All right, guys, thanks so much. Bye. Hey, say hello to my new puppy. He's not little anymore. He's about 8 months old. He is part retriever and part husky. And he's the sweetest. He's got the biggest ears I've ever seen. But he's the sweetest puppy, and we love him. And Sasha and him love each other. So I'm sure you'll probably see them roaming around when we're doing some of our work. So, alrighty, guys.